heck is a segundo volante? I think it's safe to say we get our first really big test today. Maribor is probably the biggest team we've played across the save so far. They're worth $58.79 million, professional, excellent training, excellent youth facilities, state-of-the-art training facilities. They've been first in the Slovenian league since... Well, they're facing... Them and Olympia have been going back and forth, it seems. And Olympia is also a fairly solid squad. But Maribor is a good squad. We got our work cut out for us. I think if we can hold them to a draw, or even if we lose by like a minus, if we keep the goal differential to like 1, we'll be doing okay. Marco Tavares. I know that name, and I'm not quite sure why. Is he on Maribor? Right? Was he? He must have been a player at Maribor. Yeah, he was a player at Maribor. I wonder if that's where I know him from. Is just name recognition. Since the last time we played, which was against St. Gallen, we beat Pogon 2-1 thanks to a Zotalogo and Mihailovic goal. Against Lodz, we drew. Golinski had a goal in the 15th minute, and then we just absolutely sat and didn't do much of anything else. If you look at the stats, it says we have 10 shots, 4 on target. They had 5 and 2, and we weren't doing much to really kind of push the ball up. Even when I went to the attack, it was a lot of dink and dunk pass back and forth. I think the guy, and this was right after the international break too, so I'm not quite sure what was going on with the guys. I think maybe they weren't ready for the match and were happy to play for the draw. I mean, I yelled at them. I did everything I could from the sidelines and stuff like that, and we really didn't do much. So today we're playing Maribor. We're playing them at home. We need to hold them to a draw. So let's see, who are we starting today? So this is the team we're starting today. It's going to be Romano in goal, Costa, Ivanko, Monserrat, and Wistop is the defensive back four. Vukotic, Omar, and Pareba is the midfielder. Schaefer is the attack midfielder. Golinski and Pavlovic up top as the strikers. And Maribor purple. Throw in, and now it's raining. Knocked away. Martinovic stopped running. Monserrat, Wistop, gets it to Vukotic. Feeds Schaefer. Schaefer to Golinski. Over to Pareba, to Schaefer, knocked away. However, Costa's going to run that down. I'm probably pronouncing that again wrong. That's the goal. Pronounce Costa's name the same way. Schaefer, and he gets there before the keeper does. That was nice. A bit lucky, but still nice. Pavlovic, Pareba, Schaefer just kept on running. The keeper came out, and Schaefer got there before the keeper could. Romano to Monserrat. Up to Pareba. Over to Omer. Long pass, knocked down, goes to Costa. Costa goes up the left. Tries crossing it in, but he hits it right to Kalenk, who gives it to Krivic. Long cross, but Wistop steps in front of that, gets it to Pareba. Pareba sends it long again. Golinski's there, and top right corner. Absolutely buries it for his 14th goal of the season. And 2 quick goals. Krivic made, I'm not going to say it was a bad pass, but it was probably an ill-advised pass. He could have put a little bit more on it. Omer's going to run that down. Monserrat to Omer. To Monserrat. Vukotic. Pareba. Over to Wistop. Wistop sends it back to Costa. Gets it to Omer. Vukotic to Omer. Pavlovic. Schaefer. Feeds Vukotic. We're moving the ball really well. Costa feeds Golinski and right at Perez. We're moving the ball really well. With 7 shots, 5 on target, Maribor's 3-1. We take a 2-0 lead into the half. I am pleased with that performance. Let's keep it going, guys. St. Gallen's beaten Shamrock, so they're still a point ahead of us. Maribor sitting on a point. Costa from distance sends it into the crowd. It's knocked away over it. Salifu was cutting right, then he held it up. Now he passes it to Krivik. Back to Klenk. Marinic. Pavel. Kuzma to Martinovic. Pipinic. Oh, he hits it off the post. I don't know what Romano was thinking there. I think that was a case of the computer didn't quite know what to display. We are going to make a couple of subs here. Actually, you know what? We're not. We're going to hold on. We're going to keep the guys who are on the field on the field. If somebody gets gassed, then we'll take them off. For the moment, we're just going to hold on to the guys we've got. Wistop to Pareba, Pavlovic, Schaefer, Vukotic, top of the box. Feeds Pavlovic, who puts it past a diving keeper for his 17th goal of the season. 3-0 against Maribor at home is very, very good. I just noticed that. We're at home and the stadium is not all that full. I thought it would be fuller. Schaefer, a very nice pass to Vukotic, who feeds Pavlovic really well. Keeper made a good effort, but Pavlovic was just better than him at the moment. Romano to Ivanko. Ivanko brings it forward. Long kick down the field. Pavlovic heads it down, but it goes right to Martinovic. He gets it to Pavel. Long pass. Pipinic. And Romano got a hand on it. That was a poor effort by Pipinic when she finally got the ball. Salifu with a corner kick. Headed away. Right back to Salifu. Gets it to Marinic. Dispossessed. Gets it back. Knocked away by Ivanko. And that is the highlight. The winds must have shifted. We got the airplanes on approach to KCI flying over the house. Wistop crosses it in. Vukotic just wide left. Wistop. Pavlovic. Back out to Omer. Top right corner of the box. Gives the ball away. What a poor pass. Osbolt driving forward. They've got the advantage. Osbolt instead is going to try and do it all himself. It's deflected. Pipinic is there. Salifu's there, and he kicks it wide right. That was a good win. That was an unexpected win. And we're still second in the group behind St. Gallen. I'm okay with that. Scouting meeting here. Iker Kaya, 16 years old. Received $190,000 for the victory. Wistop is a bit gassed. Pareba had a really good game. 2 assists as the Carolero. And we're going to play Zagelbi offline. And then we're going to come back. No. Yeah, we're going to come back for Legia in the FA Cup. I totally screwed that up. We were going to play Legia Maribor, and I saw the Maribor game. That's my mistake. I played these 2 games last night. I was going to play Maribor. I was going to play through to Legia and Maribor. But instead, what we'll do is we'll skip Zagelbi. We'll come back for Legia, and then after that, Shamrock in Vidzu. So I'm going to save the game here, and we are going to be back with our FA Cup second round match against Legia in just a bit. I keep forgetting we need 2 under-22 players to start in the FA Cups. We got Wistop at defensive right back, and we got Wisnarski up here at box-to-box midfielder. It's a bit of a risk, but it's my own fault. When you consider, like, my next best guy is Jakubowski, who is a 1.5-star current defensive center back. He's not bad, but I don't know that I would start him, especially when I've got Ivanko and Kakarun. So we've got Romano in goal, Costa, we settled on Costa. I think we settled on Costa. Ivanko, Karim, and Wistop is the defensive back four. Winiarski, Sanchez, and Goncharov as the midfielders. Schaefer is the attack midfielder. Golinski and Pavlovic up top as the strikers. We drew with Zagalbi, and we not only drew with Zagalbi, we gave away 2 late goals. We were doing fine, and stuff happens. I mean, we had 15 shots, 11 on target. They had 14 and 8, as you can see. We played a very nice compact formation. We pressed a little bit higher. They sat a little bit further back, and then they got 2 goals. And it was one of those cases where it was like you knew FM was going to give them a third one just to spit in your eye, and instead Romano made a very nice save. So Montserrat is on the bench. Baez is on the bench. And a couple other players on the bench because of a game we just played. So, and I will be honest, I don't remember what the club wanted us to do in the FA Cup. We won it last year. I suspect they're wanting us to finish high again, but if we lose to Legia in the second round, I don't think they'll hold that against us. I wouldn't hold that against me. Legia is one of the best teams in the Ekstraklasa. So, Mista. Headed forward, but Ivanko's there. He gets the ball to Costa. Back to Ivanko. Costa. Back to Ivanko. Ivanko feeds Goncharov. Goncharov cuts right, gets it to Pavlovic. Back to Goncharov. Schaefer feeds Golinski to Winiarski. Costa feeds Golinski. Oh, and Mista. Very nice save. That was a very good save by the Legia keeper. Wow. Pavlovic with the corner kick. Knocked away. Did my corners reset themselves? Have to check that out here. Oh, very nice slide tackle by Wistop. You know what? We are going to pause the game here for just a minute, and I'm going to check out my corners, because that did not look like the right corner. Wistop on the throw-in. Goncharov. Back to Wistop. To Goncharov. He feeds Sanchez. Winiarski takes the shot. Mista, very nice save. Mista, a very nice save. That was an ambitious shot by Winiarski. We've had our chances. 8 shots, 3 on target. Legia. That's a Sus with the throw into Alaswad. Sus, long cross. Kowalski. No, Romano comes up and gets the ball before Kowalski can get there. Romano rolls it out to Kakarun. To Wistop. Gives it to Sanchez. To Winiarski. Up to Goncharov. He feeds Schaefer. Schaefer's got room to run. Cuts right. Feeds Golinski. Oh, and Mista again. A very nice save. Costa. Shorts it to Goncharov. Goncharov sends it in. It's knocked away by Kolasar. Angel runs up to get it. My defenders don't know exactly quite what they're doing. Angel driving forward, but a nice slide tackle by Schaefer. Brunette on the throw-in for Legia. Knocked away, but Kolasar's going to run it down. Aravalos. Kowalski. Kolasar. Oh, nice slide tackle by Costa. That's a penalty? Right at Romano. Okay. We enter the half with a 0-0 draw. 10 shots, 4 on target for us, 8 and 5 for Legia. Romano gets it to Ivanko on the goal kick. Ivanko moves it forward. Kakarun out to Wistop. Wistop driving forward. Oh, he's tackled, but he gets the ball. Gets it to Pavlovic. Pavlovic. Mistra's there. Mista. He is having a really good game. Wistop gets that ball. Back to Romano. Ivanko. Costa. Costa drives forward. When did he pick up a yellow? Gets the ball to Golinski. Golinski takes the shot, but it was too tight an angle. He couldn't put it in. Pavlovic just went out with an injury. Oh. You know what? We're going to bring Para on and make him a deep lying forward. We're going to switch Costa with Kakarun and bring on Monserrat. Romano's on a 7-8. Mista's on a 7-3. Ivanko with the throw-in. Kalinski back to Ivanko. Kakarun to Sanchez. Knocked away by Legia. Angel's there. He's got one player to beat, and he does. Monserrat. Oh, and he kicks it just wide right. That was a bit of luck. Ivanko on the throw-in. Knocked away by Galinski, but Sanchez is going to run it down. Gives it back to Ivanko. George sees a rabbit outside. Kakarun crosses it in. Parr can't get a head on it. It's knocked away, but Ivanko's there to pick it up. Goncharov feeds Schaefer. Schaefer feeds Galinski. Off the crossbar. Brunette just knocks it out of bounds. Let me use my last sub here. We're going to get Ivanko off and bring on nobody, because the only replacements I have are Jakuzuki and Bala, and I don't want that. Can Wistop play center? He can. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to move Wistop to center back, bring Ivanko off, and bring on Dumanchik. Kakarun. Winiarski. Schaefer, and he buries it. Wow, that was a bit of luck. I will admit that. It was a bit of luck. Kakarun got it to Winiarski. Schaefer got by the defender, just absolutely powered it in. And a kickoff highlight. Angel to Flores. Back to Brunette. Oh, he passes up into space, but no one's there. Wistop. Back to Romano, who just bombs it forward. Parr is there, heads it down to Schaefer. Schaefer feeds Galinski, got between the defenders, and he puts it in. Back-to-back goals. His 16th of the season. Okay, that we deserved that one. The other one, maybe not so much, but that one we definitely deserved. Nice header by Parr to Schaefer. A nice pass. Galinski powering his way past the defender. And Mista's had a solid game up until now. The first goal, you can't really blame that on Mista. The second goal, yeah, you kind of can. Rigby and Zugelby went to extra time. Wow. And with a 2-0 victory, thanks to goals in the 83rd and 84th minute, we beat Legia in the FA Cup. Romano was stellar. He should be man of the match. Pavlovic, out for 3 weeks. Okay. We'll stop on Ivanko. Romano was stellar. 5 saves. You were fabulous in goal. Makarov. Solid. 6.9, 56.1. 6.3 for that match. Put him out on loan because he's not going to... Well, he's a defensive midfielder playing midfielder. I got him as a Mazzala. What if we made him... Carolero instead? Yeah. When is his contract up? 31. Okay. So this represents an opportunity for Para and Guard to get a few more starts. Losing Pavlovic for 3 weeks is going to hurt. 19,000 people for that match. That's nice. That's really nice. We need to save this really quick. So what we're going to do is play Maribor, Lech, and Podbeskizi offline. And then the next episode is going to be Shamrock and whoever we're playing in the FA Third Cup. I think by then we'll know whether or not we're making it out of the group. If it's one of those cases where we have to beat Jagiellonella, good gracious, St. Gallen, the hell was I looking at? To figure that out, we'll do a triple live comp for that episode. So that's what's going to go on there. So 2 really good games. The Maribor game was a bit surprising. I thought that would be a bit tougher, and having said that out loud, watch us get pasted by them this next match. The Legia game, we got lucky on the first goal. The second goal was well earned. Schaefer is having a really good season for us. 2 goals, 4. He's got 6 and 8 overall and a 7.14 rating. He's been a more than capable replacement for Baez. Frankly, if someone comes in at the transfer window and wants Baez, I'm more than happy to move him along. The injuries have kind of piled up, and he has just not been performing well when he's been on the field. Losing Pavlovic hurts us for the next 3 weeks, but he should be back for the Shamrock game. If not, he should be back by the FA Cup game. So we definitely got our work cut out for us, but this episode was 2 very good games, and we did a very good job in both of them. And if you did like what you've seen and heard, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content, questions, criticisms, comments, leave those down below. I will answer those as fast as I can. My name's FM Jellico, and I thank you for watching.